is a treat to have you on the show. One of the main reasons is just on how you got into playing professional hockey. And for those who don't know, Marcus, you're African American, and it is a rarity at the professional level, at least at the NHL level, to have African American athletes. You have a great story. So won't you tell your story? I know that it has humble beginnings on you playing, wanting to play hockey since the beginning, it seems like.
Absolutely. Well, I started skating when I was 3 years old. And, at 4 years old, I knew I wanted to be a professional hockey player. And I just went up the ranks and worked hard, went to school, and finally met my goal of being a professional hockey player. But I still have goals of making it to the NHL.
And so, of course, definitely taking that step out and realizing your passion. And, you got the chance to join a traveling team. So, this was at the age of 7. I can only imagine. Now, what type of traveling were you doing at the age of 7 for playing hockey?
At the age of 7, I was traveling all over North America. Hockey, especially in Illinois, was not the most popular sport. So, like basketball or football, where you would travel and play different schools or different organizations in the area, as for hockey, I had to be in a different state every weekend for away games. So it definitely exposed me to a lot of different places, and all over Canada and just all over the U.S.
Now, I'm sure there were some adversities that you had to face as far as playing hockey, but you have a strong faith, and that's one of the things that you were mentioning is your strong faith background. Kind of give us an idea on what that's like as far as, your preparation and what that means to you as far as playing hockey.
Absolutely. Well, I pray before every game, and, I operate completely on faith. That's one thing that's taken me this far in the game. God is just the most important part of my life, and, it's something that I value and take very seriously.
Now, Marcus, when did you realize that hockey was a sport that you were very good at and you could take it to that next level and try to achieve your dreams?
Well, the funny thing is when I was 3 years old, I told my mom that I wanted to play hockey. And I wanted to. She threw me out on the ice, hoping that I'd be like every other kid and, just fall down. But it turned out that my first time on the ice, I just skated, naturally, and it was just a natural gift for me that I was blessed with. And I just took off and went through the ranks really fast, got moved up through the different skating classes, and, immediately started playing hockey at 4.
That's amazing. Now, who have been some of your biggest coaches and mentors and people that have taken you under their wing and helped you throughout your career?
Well, I've met with and I've worked with a lot of different people. My family has been very supportive of me on this journey in hockey. I'd say the most supportive of them all. But throughout this journey, throughout playing hockey, it being a non-traditional sport for me, I kind of had to discover things on my own and realize the different paths to take. I think maybe one of the first black hockey players that I met and kind of was a mentor for me was Joel Ward with the Washington Capitals.
Now tell us a little bit about, Marcus, tell us a little bit about Joel Ward. What style player was he and what inspired you the most about him?
Well, Joel Ward has a story similar to me. He grew up in Toronto, actually, and he went to school and played. And, a lot of players in the NHL end up not playing in college. They end up playing what they call major junior instead of taking the college route. But he, as I did, went to university, actually Prince Edward Island University. And from there he went to the AHL and then worked his way up to the NHL. So he's kind of worked hard. I think his first debut in the NHL was at 27. And, I actually met with him because I trained with him during the summer.
Marcus Mitchell, kind enough to join us on the Double.